the play was kind of a blur, but I'm fine now and everything's good to go. And I feel rested. I was able to rest all last week, so I feel good.
So was it a concussion or was it your shoulder? It wasn't your bad shoulder?
Just concussion. So just never had one before, so it was a crazy experience. But I guess it was better than having another shoulder problem. So I'll take the concussion, I guess. So I'm good now.
You've already forgotten the locker room celebration.
I actually remember. It was too crazy to forget. So I've never seen Coach Mintle act like that. So I couldn't forget that. Made sure to pay attention.
When you look back at how the year started with receiving corps and how it finished, what do you remember?
The year?
Yeah, the year.
Man, we started with a little more depth, which is hard to lose some guys like Nick. And, it's always nice to have depth, and I think it's put, made me and Jordan take a lot more reps. And not that we're complaining about that, but we've been thin. And so practices are tough because you have to run a lot more reps. But I think we've improved. Obviously you're not as springy, not as fast as you were in the summer, but you feel good and you feel like you're your best self. But I feel like we're at our best selves right now as receivers.
But you feel rejuvenated after a few days off.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The week it helped everyone feel fast right now.
In what subtle ways did the offense change when Christian took over?
I think Christian could throw the ball, and that's what we did. That's what we turned to. I think there was one game where every single play we had on our script, there was a pass attached to it for him to choose to be able to throw the ball, and so that's how much confidence we have in him to throw the ball. And as receivers, it's a great thing. We're winning games, and we love the place we're at with him.
Have you had a chance to watch Memphis's defense and scout it out a little bit?
They play really hard. I feel like it'll be a really physical game like UCF. Mm-hmm. They play different defense than them, but I feel like the type of players they are, the discipline they have, and how aggressive they are, it'll be very similar to that. But what's cool about them is they have the same defensive scheme as we do. So we'll be able to play and understand what they're doing pretty easily.
What was the attitude like when you guys got back on the practice field after, as far as you guys, looks like you guys are pretty loose? And
yeah, I think we have something to prove. And we Coach Mendenhall came back to the locker room today and said that all the Memphis coaches are pretty positive that they're going to win, and they're almost acting like they've already have won. So I guess it's a chip on our shoulder to prove them wrong.
So Memphis is acting like they've already won?
Well, they're acting pretty confident already, so we're hoping to prove a point and make them remember us. So
you guys are going in thinking you're the underdog then? Is that?
Yeah, one thing I do before every game is I massage my neck, as I do before every single game. I make sure that I feel ready. I rub my earlobes. I make sure my head's scratched, and I just feel it's a good thing to be able to feel this. So that's what I do pregame every day. Massage my pecs and everything. That's just what I do. That's how I do it.
So what about the reward of getting to a bowl game?
It's fun.
What's it feel like?
It's fun. Obviously, everyone. You don't feel disappointed that you're not going to the national championship or the tournament. You don't feel disappointed, but there's a point in the season where it was like, hey guys, we got to win enough to get to a bowl game, and that's what we did. And we've won ever since. We've committed to do that. So, obviously, it's a great place. It's going to be warm weather. It's going to be a fun city, and we hope to prove ourselves once again in a different state, and obviously redeem ourselves from the last time we went to Florida.